Alright, so we're gonna do a review of the Blue Destiny. I didn't think I'd actually do a review. I thought I'd end my comments on when I was finished building it, but I did my best. I did what I could to try and panel line this. Like, the legs are just so difficult to like line. Because like the built-in detail is kind of already there with just the way this thing's built, right? Like, oh, okay. So first things, this blue color, I like it. That's kind of why I did this Blue Destiny model kit. But like when you cut stuff out of the runners with like anything, it's gonna have a lot of nubs, and that's one thing that like this kit has so many visible nubs because plastic nubs are white-ish. They're gonna show up white like that, right? This is blue. It's very apparent. Oh man. So this has a lot of very visible nubs that, I mean, yes, I could have cleaned them better. I could have like cleaned them, sanded them down, smoothed them out, painted them, but that's just, you know, that work is beyond what I want to do with this kit. Now, that's the nub removal thing. So it's, I mean, it's Blue Destiny, it's pretty cool. I like it. But like, man, the nubs are just, like, look at that. Look at the shield ones. Like, holy moly. Yeah, back of the legs are like the most notorious part. Like, you can see so many. Couple things. So when building this kit, this was awful. This is like the worst kit I've ever tried to put together. Ever. I mean, there were the Super Robot Wars ones. Those are just not good kits. At least the early ones were. I haven't tried newer ones, but those ones were just, those ones were awful. But this is like the least, like, it was not fun putting this together. Some parts were okay. Some parts were pretty cool, like how the waist kind of just lift the skirt like this, kind of like, yeah, under here. It's cool how that locked in. I've never seen that on a kit before, but like some like parts were just like awful. Like there's this little part here, like it's kind of really hard to see. It's hard to see, but like it's just a cover, which is nice. It's that, you know, they try to cover up holes and stuff, but like, man, it's small. And also like these little tiny, man, are they even visible? Okay, yeah, they're here, there. So like the back of the heels have these kind of gray parts to them, like these two things here. They weren't that bad to fit in, but they were like kind of confusing, and it did take a while. Worst of all was like the head, the actual head inside, like the visor piece and this chin were not good pieces to try and put together. It was rather difficult. What else? Yeah, stickers. Stickers are, you know, they are what they are. They're not the greatest. Obviously, it's a high grade, so it's kind of unavoidable. But at least the chin is not a sticker. It's an actual piece. Those are good. I remember some earlier ones, like this was just a flat out sticker. That's not good. Now the decals, the two that, you know, 0-1. Obviously, since it's blue, you can kind of see like the outer edges of like what's like a sticker decal. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, maybe there's a better way to clean that up, but because it's blue, like the plastic itself is blue, it doesn't, like, it's like super visible, especially when you get the light on it like that. Yeah, other than that, like, it was not a fun kit. It was awful. A lot of stickers I just didn't put, like the one that's cockpit right here. I immediately regret putting that on. Like that looks just awful compared to what's under it. I could have just like panel lined it better or something. I don't know. Yeah, panel lining this thing was kind of hard. Probably like you don't use black on such like dark colors like this. Maybe you either leave it or, I don't know, you do something else with it. Yeah, machine gun, I like that. Actually, it's pretty good. There's supposed to be like a white cover here, but nah, the blue looked better. So yeah, that was just my experience building it. In terms of articulation, it's pretty good. It's like a typical, like kind of, I think it's a newer HG post 00. Like, you can do stuff like that. Pretty good. Sure, you can watch videos on all kinds of articulation things, but yeah, it's a, in terms of posability, I'm actually surprised at how good it was. Like, what was I doing when I was playing around with this? do like poses like that or something. It's pretty cool. Got the, you know, got a little ankle. And yeah, you can do stuff. So overall, Blue Destiny 1. It out of the box. I mean, due to my lack of real skill with nub removal, legs just awful. But I mean, holding this thing, it's not bad. I like it. I like this kind of older UC kind of blocky designs. Like it's fun. Like it's real mech. So overall, worst kit to put together. End product, it's okay. It's not. I mean, yeah. So because of like this experience, I probably don't want to get the Blue Destiny 2, even though I do like it. It's probably not going to be a project anytime soon.